What up, guys? Welcome back to the GSL with Tasteless and Artosis, the casting Archon. And we've had actually two very great games to start off the day.
Yeah, we've had some really nice ones. Virus and Clide taking them both.
Yep.
Both of them really kind of slapping their opponents down like they were nothing.
Yeah, no kidding. That was pretty shockingly one-sided games. So now we have the two champions of those two games. Excuse me.
Champions.
Well, they've championed that game one, champion of game two. They're little champions at heart. They're mini champions.
Yeah, man.
They're like the fun size bar, the
Clyde
Snickers bar.
Is the champion. He's a champion, man. At some point, in some reality.
He's the only champion that has not yet won anything.
Yeah. What's the deal with that, man?
What is the deal with that?
Well,
How is that possible?
He's actually like a 3-time champion that hasn't won anything.
Yeah. You can see Clide, though, in the zone right now.
Yeah. It's going to be Tal'Darim Altar.
Virus knows his opponent's good, but then again, Virus has really improved a lot since previous GSLs. So it all comes down to this moment. One of these two is going to be in the clear. We're going to find out who that is momentarily. Let's go. Clide against Virus here at the GSL Codex. In the bottom left, he wants to be known as the impressive Terran. And I love watching how he so doesn't give a damn in this video.
GSL Clide.
So he doesn't care. He's like, where's my computer?
Yeah.
There's no computer here.
Like, I can't believe I have to be here right now.
And now, to the upper left, we have...
Stopper Virus.
Now, Virus and Clide are both actually opting for gas first builds, with Virus is a little bit quicker. Very interesting to see. I think we are definitely going to see some Hellions on this map. You know, this is such a big map. It takes a long time to get across. It has kind of a wide open choke. And if you don't go Hellion, it can be a little bit difficult to stop early Hellions.
Oh, we got a shot of Genius there.
At his head bow.
Now, oh, by the way, I have an announcement to make.
Oh, what's that?
I forget if I said this on the previous stream, but remember how we told you guys to tweet at Pepsi?
Yeah.
Well, Pepsi got tweeted at so much that Pepsi got in touch with Gom about it. Made Pepsi happy.
Yeah. So keep doing it, guys.
Keep doing it. Now, excuse me. We have the Scouting SCV coming out right now for Clide. Scouting before Virus. Virus has not even actually sent a scout out yet.
Yeah, he's not going to quite yet. See what he's going to do here. Both of them making their factories at just about the same moment. Of course, Clyde's is just slightly ahead because he's Clide, and his Marine is just slightly ahead as well.
His Marine just slightly taller,
but
slightly more handsome.
A few more bullets in his Gauss rifle.
Yep. The artwork on his Marine outfit a little bit more tasteful.
Yeah. Viruses, though, a little bit more tasteless, and some people prefer tasteless.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, you know how many times I have this joke, like, so do you actually have no taste? I'm like, oh my God, I've heard that so many times.
Yeah. Well, we do have a double gas going up for Virus.
Yep.
Scan his tech lab on that barracks. Factory just chilling like a villain.
Curious to see if we'll have any anything similar coming from Clide. He hasn't gotten a reactor yet or anything like that. And I'm sure if I was Virus and I saw that, I'd be ready for almost any kind of build now, knowing that Clide has the ability to do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Virus looks like he's going to be going for a Cloaked Banshee build tasteless. Blue Flame, though, for Clide. Very interesting so far. So, Hellions against Blue Flame, but also some Marines being made by Clide. Will Clide make a starport as he reaches that gas amount? I mean, he's still mining gas, so it's definitely a possibility. And if he chooses to do so, then that's obviously going to help out a lot, but Cloak is on the way before he even, before the animation even finishes on that building. And I want to see how Virus is actually going to deal with this, because if Clide just moves up with what he has now, Virus doesn't have anything that can stop it until the Banshee's out, and that's going to be very annoying for him. It's going to show Clide that he has Banshees before the Banshees are near Clyde's base, which is exactly what Virus doesn't want to have to do.
Blue Flame right now at about 75% completion.
Cloak, not yet half done. Almost, though.
Yeah, it takes 2 Banshee build times to make 1 Cloak build time.
Yep. Well said, Cases.
Thank you.
Well, it looks like Clide is actually not going to go ahead with the initial pressure when his Marines were over there. Looks like he's walking them home. I think that's because he realizes, hey, this is actually going to be a Banshee build. There's no other reason for you to have your factory and your barracks at your choke. What, are you just not making units in there? You're just not going to make any units? Of course you have a starport.
There's like 2 more orbitals in there. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Now, the Banshee is moving out. There's a Viking on the way, but there should be enough time for the Banshee to do a certain degree of damage.
Yeah, especially since he's just slightly supply blocked. Did not get that Viking quite as quickly as he wanted.
Whoa, the Banshee's getting pretty low on HP.
Yeah, this is going to be very annoying for Clide. Has to decide when to use his scans. There's one scan. Oh my god, 14
HP.
So Clide actually has to wait for another scan, which is quite annoying. His orbital will finish before he has enough energy on his other command center. And Clide is in a little bit of trouble right now. That Hellion can't hit that. Clide, what are you doing? Clide just like, oh yeah, that doesn't work. He sends it away.
He's got to get it on a ramp so it's tipped up. All right, scan, and the Banshee's been killed off, but not before Clide lost a good number, or a bad number, I guess I should say, of SCVs.
Now there is another Banshee coming in, going in a good
nice
little pattern there. Yeah.
Very
Clide
nice.
did not intercept, so the Cloak is going to last a very long time, and Clide only has 1 scan ready. This 1 unit is not going to be able to kill that after a scan. This is actually really bad, man. He can just run out of there, and it will live, and he's going to have to wait for another scan, which is actually going to take a long time. One of his command centers right now is at 30 energy, but there is a Raven on the way.
The Raven might get there the exact same time as when a scan finishes.
Both Banshees are pretty good, Tasteless.
Yep.
Not gonna lie. 11 kills on this, 12 kills on this. I don't think Clyde's gonna actually be able to come back from this.
Yeah, I mean, the Banshees can just kill workers so fast. Oh my god, look at that.
20-1.
And now, obviously, Virus can expand with ease.
Certainly can. There are Blue Flame Hellions out, of course, for Clide.
Oh, another Banshee.
Wow.
At that point in time, Clide basically, or Virus rather, basically realizes, well, it doesn't actually matter. If I lose this Banshee, I could just kill off, even if it's 3 or 4 SCVs.
Well, it's
worth it.
14 SCVs for Clide, 33 for Supernova, Virus, while Virus lands that command center at the natural. So he's in absolutely great shape. I mean, obviously, both of them do have 2 commands, so Clide can start building a ton of SCVs and using those mules, of course. But he doesn't really have any offense. He doesn't really have much of a defense.
Oh, and now he's moving out.
Oops. The Blue Flame is done for Virus and just snaps the neck of those 2
Clide
right there.
Clyde's going to counter drop here, hoping that it'll force the Hellions back. I don't think it will. I think right now Virus is
we see Clide
all too aware of his advantage.
Clyde is in a very hard spot here, Tasteless, and here we go. He should just be targeting the Marines and running by. But a nice drop by Clide at the same time.
You know what? That auto turret did a really good job in that drop.
Uh-oh, and this is not looking good at all, Tasteless. Easily taking out all these units.
And that'll be GG here.
Yeah, definitely. Clide should GG in just a second here as he loses absolutely everything.
My God.
It was a little bit of this. Had to do with build orders, but Clide, GG. Clyde, I'm a little bit surprised, man. That was pretty one-sided. Even with the kind of rock paper scissors of those 2 build orders, I felt like Clyde should have reacted harder. As soon as he saw the factory and barracks, you kind of need to throw up that eBay. No way you're gonna have enough scans, and you can see he's upset with himself right now.
Yeah, he's making his face all mushy. Now, Clyde is not out of this yet, so don't give up, Clyde fans.
Which is everybody. Don't give up, human race.
Don't give up, human race. Clyde can still do this. Now, Virus did do a very good job with the Banshees. That really all came down to the Banshees. The game was actually over once the Banshees were done killing the SCVs.
When Clide saw both those buildings there, that really, really points to Banshee. It doesn't point to anything else because it's like a reactor, no add-ons on a barracks or on a factory, both sitting at the choke. That pretty much just means Banshee, most likely Cloak at that. Clide kind of missed a depot, didn't get his Viking out that quickly, and he didn't make an eBay. And, I mean, are you actually just going to sit there and scan for 3 days, killing off Banshees? He didn't really have enough anti-air to do that.
He did not.
It was not a very good scenario for Clide, and he definitely did make that mistake. So, meh.
I'm surprised that a Banshee build actually worked on that map. That map is so big. It's hard to get the Banshee over there in time, but...
Dude, I think we could port Green Valleys and Banshees would work there too, man. Just... Hey, Tasteless, you got to be an optimist with Terran units, okay?
Yeah.
Always be an optimist.
The thing about Terran units is
if the base is far away, then the Banshee has more time to gain energy.
Oh, look at this guy. Whoa.
If it's close, the Banshee gets there quicker. If it's medium, he has a little bit more energy, but he still got there pretty quick. Listen, you got to think about Terran in this way, Tasteless.
Wow. The optimistic Terran over here, Artosis. Now we're going on to our next map with the two guys who are down one game. I do feel that Clide would have a pretty good chance against both these guys.
Yeah, no, I see Clide definitely advancing with Virus.
But so basically, these are our two underdogs right now.
Yeah, one of them though will stay in Codes. The other will go to the up and down matches, which is pretty difficult, man. And the way Hongan played that first game, I'm feeling it might be him. And I'm actually normally quite a fan of Supernova's TVP. Really like it. You love siege tanks in it. So let's see what he's going to do. The countdown has begun. Terminus re. Woo! Nope. No, you can't talk. Stop. Hey.
All right, go ahead.
No, okay, you go ahead.
Head-to-head, we got Hongan against Supernova. Can Hongan do this? He's had a wrist injury. Supernova is known for being an excellent Terran vs. Protoss player, but Hongan's a pretty hard player to prepare for with his kind of out there eccentric play style. All right, the game is loaded, so let's do this here at the GSL Codes with the Casting Archon.